Welcome to Daily Diaries. Today, we begin an epic journey, tracing the real history behind one of the world's most revered ancient texts, the Ramayana. But before we explore the battles, the journeys, and the divine characters, we must ask a fundamental question. Where did the Ramayana come from? The Ramayana is attributed to sage Valmiki, often regarded as the Adi Kavi, or the first poet. According to ancient tradition, Valmiki composed the Ramayana after witnessing a tragic event, the killing of a bird and the sorrow of its mate. Overwhelmed by emotion, he uttered the first shloka, a metrical verse, marking the birth of Sanskrit poetry. This wasn't just art, it was the beginning of a national identity. The Ramayana wasn't simply written, it was revealed, preserved through oral traditions and sacred memory. But when was it written? Scholars place the composition of the Ramayana somewhere between 1500 BCE and 500 BCE, though traditional belief holds it to be much older. The epic was originally composed in Sanskrit and contains around 24,000 verses, divided into 7 khandas or books. Valmiki's Ramayana was not just a story, it was a historical account, a record of events as seen through a spiritual lens. Ancient Indian texts often blurred the line between history, itihasa, and moral instruction, dharma, which is why modern historians are divided. Was it mythology or a stylized version of real events? Interestingly, many details in the Ramayana correspond with real geography. Ayodhya, Janakpur, Dandakaranya, Kishkinda, and Lanka are all locations that still exist today. Even the fabled Ram Setu, or Adam's Bridge, between India and Sri Lanka can be seen via satellite imagery. So, was Valmiki writing fiction? Or was he documenting a divine version of reality? Ancient India preserved history differently. Instead of dates and emperors, it encoded values, dharma, and cosmic purpose into its stories. The Ramayana was never just a book. It was a living tradition, passed from teacher to disciple, generation to generation, shaped by memory, devotion, and culture. Over time, this epic spread across Asia. Versions of the Ramayana exist in Tamil, Bengali, Thai, Khmer, Javanese, and more. Each reflects the local history and culture, but the root remains Valmiki's voice. Some researchers argue that the consistent presence of characters, events, and moral structure across these cultures points to an original historical source. But even if we question its literal truth, the Ramayana holds historical weight, not because of carbon dating, but because of its role in shaping the identity, laws, and values of an entire civilization. As we move forward in this series, we'll explore the geography of Rama's exile, the history behind Ravana's kingdom, and whether Hanuman could have truly leapt across oceans. But it all begins here, with a poet, a vision, and a verse. This is not just mythology. This is memory. This is the Ramayana. Stay tuned for episode 2, where we'll examine the real geography of Rama's exile, from Ayodhya to Panchavati and beyond. Until next time, this is Daily Diaries.